Hello, my name is Stacy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, we talk about everything. And today I want to talk about detaching. More specifically, when you have to detach from a twin flame. Twin flame relationships are fucking hard. You trigger each other to no end, but yet you love each other unconditionally, that you know that soul bond is there. And you know that as much as you detach from them, they're always going to be with you anyway. So how do you detach from a twin flame? That is your soul. That is the other part of your soul. The yin to your yang, the masculine to your feminine. That is, you come from one soul and you are. So how do you detach from them? It's very, very difficult. So here's how I'm doing that. First, I am focusing on myself. I am focusing on my goals. I am focusing on what I need to do next in my life, my healing, my spiritual growth, my business growth, my mental health, and my emotional well-being. And you want to know why? Because if I focus on that, I'm not spewing the hate and the fear and the anger into the world. So what happens when you detach from your twin flame? You're not going to stop feeling them. That's not possible, because they are you, you are them, and you share the same energetic core frequency. So what happens? Well, you can't cut the cord, because if you cut the cord, it's painful. And detachment just means that you are no longer worried about an outcome. You're no longer focused on a situation. You're no longer focusing on that person. You are detached. There is no outcome that you are rooting for. There is nothing that you expect from this person anymore. You are doing you, and they can go do them. As bad and as horrible as that sounds, sometimes the twin flame connection can be fucking hell. The triggering is hell. The triggering alone is hell. And when they tell you something, like, for instance, I'm not in a relationship, I don't want to be with her, she's my ex. And then you ask them one question, and they're like, no, I'm in a relationship. My question was, with who? Because you've been talking to me for months now. Like, you wanted to get with me, and now you're in a relationship. Okay, I got it. So I became the runner. I ran because I cannot take that pain anymore. I cannot do it. I am incapable of putting myself through that emotional, fucked up shit show again. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. So now that I have said that, I am focusing on me, my healing, my spiritual growth, my business growth, and everything else that I can do to focus on shit other than him. Because right now, as of this moment, he needs to go get help. He needs to do what he has to do, and I cannot be present for it anymore. I can't do that to my soul anymore. You want to keep playing games and acting like shit's fucking gravy. It's not gravy. It's not peaches and cream. I am done with the fucking bullshit, dude. I'm done being played. Done being played. So, I detached. What did I do? I released myself from the soul contracts. I released myself from the soul tie. And I infused the connection with unconditional love. I did all of this out of an unconditional loving place because I got so triggered that I became toxic. My emotions, my vibration lowered to the point where I was violently angry. I can't do that to myself because every time I do, I end up getting sick and then shit happens and I don't need that. So, what did I do? I decided that I'm gonna detach. Now, what did it mean for me to detach from my twin flame? It meant that I no longer expect a relationship. I no longer expect him to give me the same level of unconditional love that I give him, or the same, reciprocity, whatever. I don't expect him to give me what I give back, what I give him. I don't expect a relationship. I don't expect a certain outcome from the situation. I don't expect shit anymore. You wanna know why? Because every time I expect shit or I think shit, this shit happens. This shit happens. And I get triggered. And he gets triggered. And now we don't talk. And that's fine and dandy and everything else. But please go get the help that you need. That's all I want you to do. I want what is best for you. I always have. I want what is best for you because it's what's best for me. And being in a twin flame bond is triggering. I know that. But I've been healing and I was trying to show you that you could heal too, but you didn't want to listen and you wanted to go back to your karmic patterns. I can't keep watching that. I've been watching it for months now and I cannot do that to myself anymore. It hurts my heart to see you in that kind of pain. So, as triggered as I was, as upset as I was, I purged. I cried for days. I cried for 8 fucking days in a row. 8 days. 8 days I was crying. And that's not because of just this one incident. There was another incident where you triggered me then too, but you don't realize that you are the one taking the actions that cause the trauma to come up in me, that cause the pain to come up on me, that cause the torture that I've been through to come up in me. You make the decisions and you trigger those abandonment wounds, those rejection wounds, those fears and doubts and all of that. And guess what? I'm going to purge it, I'm going to let it go, and I'm never going to deal with those fears, doubts, and wounds again because I'm going to heal them. I'm going to heal myself. You want to know how? I'm going to meditate. I'm going to focus on my own self, and I'm going to back to the gym. I'm going to become happy and healthy, and I am going to take responsibility for my own life now. because I'm tired of blaming everybody else. I'm tired of being a victim. I'm tired of blaming every single person that has caused me trauma and pain for what's going on currently in my life. Because guess what? I take responsibility for my life now. I manifest in my life the way that it is. And guess what? I'm going to manifest something so much better in a little while. You want to know why? Because I'm an amazing human with amazing abilities, and you will never find another human like me, because there's nobody like me. And you'll look, but you won't find them. And guess what? You're not supposed to. I'm one of a kind. Now, the triggering, the trauma, the abuse, all of that shit. Now, mind you, my twin flame never abused me. He did not ever lay a hand on me. It's always been verbal. It's always been a verbal triggering. It's always been his actions, and usually it's him walking away from me. This time he made his choice, and he has to live with that, and I'm not choosing for him in any way. I can't. So I am choosing to move on with my life and work on me, because the real journey here is my own spiritual journey. There is a twin flame ascension journey going on right now with me and him, but I'm not the one that's ascending anymore. I've ascended and I'm just kind of leveling up. I became awake. I've been awake. And now I think I triggered you, and I hope you wake up too. And you realize what happened. And when you do, you find a phone that I haven't blocked you on, and you tell me how you actually feel. Because at this point, I know how you feel. I could feel it. I know how I feel. I could feel it. But you're making choices that are keeping you stuck in karmic patterns and belief systems that you don't need to do. And guess what? I can't keep going back there with you, because I'm done with those patterns and beliefs. And when I went back there with you, I went from here to here. It's not here, here, here. No. And I started acting toxic and out of my character. And that's not right for me to do. It never is. And it makes me feel bad and horrible as a person to do that. But you only heard me if I was toxic to you. And that's a trigger too, huh? So now I'm running. Even though I'm not running, I'm sitting here and working on myself. But I cannot take the responsibility of you. I can't take on responsibility for you anymore. I've taken that responsibility, and I made your problems my problems, and you didn't even stop to help me the other day. I make your problems my problems. I fight with my family because of that shit, and you couldn't stay. Everyone else is always more important to you. And there's a reason behind it, and it's because of your illness. I hope you make it to the rehab. I hope you find peace in your heart, and I hope you find love. And I hope you have the greatest life that you can live. Right now, I'm detaching from you because you took my heart, you threw it in the dumpster on fire, watched it shatter, and walked away. Whether that's fair or not to say, it's the truth. That's how I felt. How I do feel. And right now, I am just going to focus on me, focus on my healing, focus on my heart, focus on meditating, focus on going to the gym, focus on doing my shit and getting it correct. I'm going to focus on this YouTube channel. I'm going to focus on my Herbalife. I am going to focus on me and building my empire and my dreams. Because I always thought I needed someone by my side, and turns out I really don't. Because I'm bad all by myself. Now, I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you understand that in order to detach from things, you just basically don't give it your energy. To detach from the things that no longer serve a purpose in your life, stop giving them your energy. And this is one of the last times that I am going to give him my energy. I love you, my person. But I gotta love you from a distance now. Because you still need to do what you need to do, and you weren't even trying to do it. And I can't stick around and play side hoe. Because I'm not that. I'm worth way more than that. And I love you, but I love you from a distance. And that's the way it's got to be right now. Have a great one. And detach from this toxic, negative motherfuckers. Peace out.